Tell them night-night. What are you doing? You silly boy. You can tell them night-night. Say, I love you. See you tomorrow. We're gonna pick our nose. Pick. So it's about 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, y'all. My hair, I have not had a shower yet. So kids are in school. I haven't done homeschool yet with Aiden. I do need to get that done. You gotta go potty? So my husband and Nathan have been working their butts off on our kitchen lately, and I feel kind of useless. Like, I just feel like there's not a lot I can do. Like, I can't lift and pull and drag, and I just can't do a whole lot, like in terms of actually helping a significant amount. So I can't take credit for any of this, but they've done a lot. We have flooring kind of halfway laid, I guess you could say. Obviously we still have to like trim and get like up against the wall and everything. And our oven still is crooked because the boys broke it yesterday. They're gonna fix it, it's no big deal. Our stove is not finished yet, but we do have a running dishwasher and we have running water in our sink. So, but there's a lot left to do, you guys. So I'm just gonna show you guys the kitchen progress. So this is kind of where we're at right now. So we have new flooring that is going down. It's looking really, really good. I love this flooring. It looks so good. And it's really easy to lay down too. We have our oven, we have our range, we have a sink and a dishwasher. Now ignore all the clutter. It's all tools and cups, and obviously we are not anywhere close to like being done in here. But what we have left to do, from my knowledge anyway, obviously we have to finish up all of the flooring. We need to put a panel right here. We need to finish up the flooring over in this area. New refrigerator is happening. This whole fridge is going. We'll probably get a black fridge to kind of match the other appliances. All of these cabinets right here are going to be sanded and painted a beautiful kind of a teal blue. And these up here, all these cabinets are staying, you guys. I want to get rid of this little design thing right here. I don't like that at all. So that's got to go. New lights are going to go there, new curtains. All this is going to be painted. All of the hardware that is currently on there is going to go. And I don't know if you guys see down here on these new cabinets how there's a border. We are going to have a custom made border like this to put along here on all of these cabinets. All these doors. Focus, camera, get with the program, come on. Oh my goodness, see all this camera. So all of these cabinets, I don't know why, don't even ask, I don't even know. All of these cabinets are going to be open. They're just all gonna be open, and we're gonna have little knickknacks and cute stuff up there. We can't reach these cabinets anyway, you guys. They're kind of pointless, so we want them to just be kind of open. So that's the plan. And then obviously the edge of our countertop has to be rounded and made to look pretty. The top still has to be glossed and water sealed. And we still have to do the cabinet or the countertop over, oh God, it's such a mess. We still have to do the countertop over here. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things that's gonna look way, way worse before it looks better. But you guys, it looks way better than it did. Like, it's getting there. It's not as bad as it was. And look, I have a functional kitchen. Like, we have running water, so that's good. I'm not having to do dishes in the bathtub anymore. So it's coming together. I'm feeling okay about it. All of these cabinets, this is going. All of this is just gonna go. I don't want it here. I wanna be able to look into my living room. It's all right. It looks good though. I'm proud of the progress, and I think it's looking good. The next thing we need to do is just get this other room done before Christmas because I want it to look pretty. Anyway, how are you guys? Are you guys doing awesome? I feel like I've just been like knee deep in just home repairs and getting things done, and there's just been a lot going on, and I don't feel well on top of all that. Like I have, you know, typical pregnancy stuff, the bouts of nausea and just not feeling super great. I'm very easily tired. It's just been tough to like pull out the camera and be like happy all the time because I've been super stressed. I'm not even gonna lie. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on today. Hey, Aiden, can you say more? Good boy. Can you say drink? Good job. All right, let me open it, okay? All right, you drink your drink. So he just had his dinner. Now he's having his drink. Did you finish your milk? Yes. Okay, you come on to bed too. Yep. Goodness, you were thirsty. Oh my goodness. No, don't wipe it in your hair. Aiden. Don't wipe it in your hair. That's icky. Y'all, do y'all see how like sticky his hair gets? Because he's always wiping food in it. Always, huh, buddy? Say always. Say always. Always. My little man here to bed. Just kind of worn out in a different kind of way lately. I'm just like emotionally worn out, I guess. So don't bite. No sir, no bite. So you guys know, or if you don't know, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. So Aiden has something called rumination disorder. If you guys see his, you gonna join me? If you guys see his like cheeks kind of puffed out like that, like he's doing right now, Nyap, swallow. He is constantly regurgitating his food. He's always done this. Ever since we met him in Ukraine, he has done this. This has been what he does. And it comes from years and years of neglect, years and years of not being fed enough, being nutritionally lacking, and it's essentially called refeeding syndrome. And even though he's getting enough nutrition now, and he has been for the last 3 years, now it's just an ingrained habit, and he does it almost on a constant basis. And we've tried, you know, deterring. We'll tap his cheek and we'll say no, or, you know, if you hold his nose, he'll swallow it. It's kind of disgusting, and I don't really go too much in depth with it. But lately, you guys, we've really been trying to amp up Aiden's diet, giving him more real food choices, and he's been eating more solid food, which is great. The only problem is his rumination disorder is he's throwing it up. He's eating the solid food. This is gross, by the way. He's eating the solid food very well, but he's throwing it up. And then any solid pieces that come up in his mouth, he's spitting out. And it's, yeah. I know, I'm talking about you. I know. And without being too graphic, it's been very disgusting. Whatever room he is in will be covered in food. His clothes will be covered in food. His hair will be covered in food. It's just everywhere. So we've switched him back to a mostly liquidy diet that he's used to being on. And it's helped that he's not spitting out solid chunks. But then at the same time, it's like a lose-lose situation. You know, we want him to improve and, you know, get better, but he also can't be throwing up all the solid food either, because then he's nutritionally lacking in that department. Are those baby wipes? I'll take those. So it's stressful. I'm trying to get an appointment with a gastroenterologist, which we've had before, but I want to see a different specialist for this and see if there's anything that can be done. Psychological treatments don't work on Aiden. You can't just convince a child who's blind and autistic that this isn't something you should do, because he doesn't understand. Cognitively, he's at 14 months old. Like, that's just not something that's not a concept he's going to grasp. So it's something we need to work on, huh, buddy? Something we need to work on. And do y'all see those little dots on his cheek? He's been doing this thing where he'll take his thumb and he'll just like jab his cheek, and he's got 3 little bruise marks on his cheek, and he's bruised up his elbow. It's a constant thing with this little man. Duh, but you're so sweet. You're the sweetest boy ever, huh? You're just the sweetest one. You'll see his little hand. He bites his hand too. Oh, you want my hand there? Okay. Your little bruised cheek. I know. It's tough. Sometimes you just wonder, like, am I doing enough for him? Are we doing enough? Are we doing all the therapies we can possibly do? Are we doing all the treatments? Is homeschool really the best option for him? And, you know, I know it is, and I know we're doing everything we can, and he's improving so much, but with Aiden, a lot of times it's a few steps forward, a few steps back, 3 steps forward, 4 steps back. But we're slowly climbing up that ladder, and I definitely don't want to discount any of the improvements that he has made. Don't poke your eyes. You got such a handsome face. You don't want poked in eyes. A lot of y'all ask about that too. It's called eye pressing. It's very, very common for all blind children, whether previously institutionalized or not, to engage in eye pressing. Yeah, say it's common, huh? All right, well, we're gonna go night-night. I love you. You gonna sleep so good? Yeah. Yeah, night-night. Say night-night. Hey, can you say mom? That's the wall. Don't do that. That's how you got your elbow bruised, you turkey butt. I bet you anything in the world that's how you have done bruised your elbow. Yep. Let me see. Let me show him. Do y'all see that bruised elbow? I didn't know how he did it, but I do now. He's sitting here all night doing like this on the wall. We've got to get this room padded. These Lakeshore pads, like this one we have, like these ones are so expensive, you guys. They're like $105 for like a long sheet, and I need like 4 of them. It's just insane, and I can't seem to find any on Craigslist. We got this one from a friend. Her neighbor had it in his garage, and he didn't need it anymore and gave it to her, and then she gave it to us. So we've got one on the floor, but we need one for all the walls, because he's just... You're a difficult one, but I love you. You want to tell the camera good night? I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm sorry. Today's vlog's pretty short, but it is what it is. We've just been dealing with a lot today. Mainly with Aiden today. So. You tell him. Yes. Hey, can I see your face? What are you doing? Can you tell them night-night? What are you doing? You silly boy. You can tell him night-night. Say, I love you. See you tomorrow. We're gonna pick our nose. Picking our nose for YouTube. Picking your nose. Aiden. Eckies. Sue. Sue nose picker. Sue nose picker. All right, night-night, y'all.